We live in this Twin Sports TV.
Hey, we inside the locker room. It's about to go down.
Oh, yeah.
And guess who we inside the locker room with?
We are.
Hey, we with Simone Biles.
We are.
Hey.
How do you feel about Simone Biles' withdrawal from the Olympic finals?
Yes, definitely. That's the question at hand today. Yep. And we're going to get straight into it. And for those who don't know who she is, which would be really weird if you didn't. Simone Biles is an American artistic gymnast combined with 31 Olympic and World Championship medals. Mm-hmm. I think she's like the most decorated American gymnast there is.
She is.
She got them all. She's one of the greatest, most dominant gymnasts of all time. That's who she is. She's now in the Olympics. She's got 1 silver medal. So, hey, let's get into it because what's that question?
Is how do you feel about her withdrawal from the finals?
Exactly.
Especially from an athlete's point of view.
Exactly.
How do you feel from an athlete point of view?
So let's get into it.
We're going to go ahead and share this article from the NPR and see what they said, and then we're going to talk about it. Mm-hmm. So here we go. It reads, what about Simone Biles? What about Simone Biles said after her withdrawal from the Olympic final?
Mm-hmm. Very interesting topic here.
Right. Simone Biles' decision to pull out of the women's team final has prompted comments and analysts around the world, including much praise for Biles choosing to prioritize her mental health. Biles spoke at length about her decision, saying she was shaking before the Olympic team gymnastics final, and that she withdrew after realizing that the mental's not there. Right. Biles has now also withdrawn from the individual all-around competition. Here's NPR's transcript of what Biles said at the news conference that followed Tuesday team event in which the U.S. women won silver. Her decision to withdraw after her vault in the final. I just felt like it would be a little bit better to take a back seat, work on my mindfulness. And I knew that the girls would do an absolutely great job. And I didn't want to risk the team a medal for kind of my screw ups because they've worked way too hard for that. So I just decided that those girls needed to go and do the rest of our competition. Her overall health status. No injury, thankfully, and that's why I took a step back because I didn't want to do something silly out there and get injured. Right. So I thought it was best if these girls took over and did the rest of the job, which they absolutely did. They are Olympic silver medalists now, and they should be really proud of themselves for how well they did last minute, having to adjust. Big adjustment. It's been really stressful, this Olympic Games. I think just as a whole, not having an audience, there are a lot of different variables going into it. It's been a long week. It's been a long Olympic process. It's been a long year. So just a lot of different variables. And I think we're just a little bit too stressed out. But we should be out here having fun. And sometimes that's not the case.
So we just posing a question. How do you feel? This is one of the greatest gymnasts of all time. Right. She on the biggest stage.
She is.
And she pulls out. I don't know. You know, as an athlete, you at the biggest stage. It's time to go for gold. And this is a team sport we're going with here. Mm-hmm. The team is depending on you. Yes, there's a lot of stress, but I think there's a lot of stress in all sports. Yeah, get to the Super Bowl, the NBA championship. You know what I'm saying? You at the biggest stage of the game.
Right.
And I don't know. I just feel some kind of way. I just think, they're saying there's no injuries involved. Right. And that'll be one thing if you had some serious injury.
And then you kind of thought, if I took a chance and went out there, I might could seriously injure myself and that kind of thing. But
still, we've seen a lot of people go for it all, especially on the biggest stage, with injuries and that kind of thing. So we're just posing a question. To me, it just seemed like this is just our opinion, I'm
Right.
just thinking, I don't know. It just didn't sit well with me.
Yeah,
and
the-
I know it's a lot of controversy online with people saying, she should have went on and did her thing, and then other people saying,
good for her, looking out for her mental state and that kind of thing. But I'm really curious to know from my athletes that have been grinding and working hard your whole entire life for these moments, and then to pull out under that condition. And me personally, I was questioning her teammates.
Right.
Like the reaction of her teammates. What do you think? Because to me that wasn't natural.
It wasn't. I would have been like, what? What do you mean?
Exactly. You got the number one gymnast in the world.
No, probably even at her worst day. She better than everybody. I'm just saying.
You're pulling out at the last hour, and your response is like, to me, for a young person, it wasn't natural.
I don't know. It just seemed funny to me. I'm just like, I would have been like, what's going on?
Are you kidding me? Are you serious?
You tell us. I mean, are they that trained and focused to, okay, the best player out there pulls out and you're just like, okay, we're going to go for the gusto. I know, like football, if the quarterback gets injured, you still got to pick up the pieces and go forward.
Right.
So is that like the same
But if
thing?
a quarterback comes in at the fourth quarter
and say, I need to deal with my mental because I don't think I can win this game.
Right.
Or are you going to be mad at that quarterback?
Right. Or at least some kind of frustration.
Right.
I just didn't see the frustration.
Yeah.
There's got to be something for a natural reaction. I thought it should have been some kind of frustration.
Right.
And then if it needed to be, de-escalated or whatever, and you had to get your mind straight to get on out there and get it done because you knew the best player was pulling herself out, that's normal. But I just thought it was just kind of odd for the teammates to just
and I know
have
she's
a real
sitting there
reaction.
cheering on and laughing and smiling. I mean, if you was in some kind of mental, you would have been, to yourself might have been,
like, I can't believe I can't go out there and
I'm
help
disappointed.
these girls.
I'm letting my teammates down, and how can I do better or whatever? I don't know. It just seemed unnatural to me.
So what do you think? Let us know, how do you feel about her pulling out?
Because this inside the locker room with Simone Biles, the greatest gymnast of all times. She's the most decorated, and we just posing a question. We just want to hear from the people, because there's been a lot of stuff online talking about this.
Right. And we actually saw it ourselves on television, and we kind of thought it didn't look normal. It didn't look a natural reaction. Nothing was natural about it. It didn't seem real. Right. So what do you guys think? I mean, we deal with video stuff all the time, and we know how things work, but it just didn't seem real.
Yeah. So let us know. Comment down below. Hit the like button. Smash it. Yep. And definitely subscribe to our channel. We have TwinSportsTV. We have TwinSportsTV 2. So make sure you get both of them. So you get all the information. We'll be coming back here live to you more often, because we'll be inside the locker room with some amazing athletes out here. And we'll be getting it in. We appreciate y'all for staying tuned in with us. Hey, get your game up. Woo!